Hey, Gigi, how are you doing this morning? Sandy, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you ladies doing on Sunday? Hey, Gigi, how are you doing this morning? Sandy, how are you doing? Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. How are you ladies doing on Sunday?
Hey,
Good
Lolly.
morning, Dark Knight.
Good morning. How are you?
Good.
The queen is sleeping right now, but I told her whenever she wakes up, she can come up on the panel if she wants to.
Okay, great, great. Good to know. Thank you so much. I'll be
Uh-huh.
right back. Let me do one thing. I'll be right back.
Sure, sis. So how's everybody doing in the society chat today? Sadie and Gigi, how you guys doing? Hope you guys having a good day. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know about you, Dark Knight. Excuse me, but it was really cold where I was this morning. You're probably colder than where I am. It was like in the 30s this morning here.
Yeah, it's cold outside.
Right? Did you have any snow?
No, I don't think so. I'm not look. I didn't look outside yet.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I hadn't put any heat on up to now, but I really had to go ahead and turn the heat on last night. I probably would have been okay, but for my little dog, I wanted to make sure he was warm enough, you know?
Oh
'Cause he's not
yeah,
very
definitely
big.
for the little
Yeah,
one. Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, she had a rough night. I was like, I had to sing her to sleep this
Oh,
morning, and it worked. She was gone like that. She sleep.
what kind do you have?
No, Michelle, I had to sing
Oh,
her to.
Michelle. Oh, Michelle had a rough night. Oh, I didn't. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah,
I
she
saw
sleep.
later on. I was doing. I had to go do something else, but I saw later on that you guys went on the panel at Anderson's. I didn't. I wasn't there when you did it live. I missed that.
Yeah,
That looked kind of rough. That was kind of bad. I mean, I felt bad.
yeah. I
Yeah.
left because they was using the word pancake in the chat.
Yeah, that was terrible. I felt bad when I saw it later. I watched the playback, you know. I wish I'd have been there. I would have defended some of that, you know, would have been in there with you guys, but I didn't realize that they were going to do that.
It's all right.
I had already gone on to
Michelle was.
something else.
Yeah, I felt bad for Michelle. I was like, I should have
Yeah,
stayed.
because it's kind of like they kind of attacked her. And I mean, we had a great time yesterday. I thought we did great, you know, the three of us together, we did a real good job and
Yeah,
we had fun and we took care of some business that needed to be taken care of, you know. But
yeah.
we did pretty
They
well.
was attacking her. She
Yeah.
called me crying last night. I was like, oh,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
and
that.
yeah. They shouldn't have did that, picking on her like that. That was
Yeah,
wrong.
they should not have. No, they should not have. And they are, she's an easy target, you know, and that was not right. She's vulnerable, you know. I'm glad that you talked to her and, you know, made her feel a little better, maybe. That's
Yeah,
good.
she's
Yeah.
sweet. Yeah. I
Yeah,
said, as
she's a
soon as
sweet
you wake
girl.
up. you can come over to Michelle. I mean, to
Yeah,
Lolly's
come on
channel.
over here. We'll have some more
Yeah,
fun today. Yeah. Yeah, that's terrible.
yeah,
I was over at Anderson's and there's a couple. Well, you know who's over that? But Papa Perk is there. He's not too bad, but there's some other guy, and they're trying to troll me in there and all this stuff. And I'm thinking, you know what? This isn't even worth it. Anderson was being real nice. It was kind of fun, but they're trying to troll me about Witty Widow, over there being over there with, Camilo, I guess, over there, having a little fake date and all that stuff. That doesn't even bother me. I mean, whoever, I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. I never got jealous, even when he had all these little girls and everybody playing around with him over there when we were together. It didn't bother me at
yeah.
all. You know, no, it didn't. So why would it bother me when we're broken up? It
Yep.
doesn't.
You should play a
You know, it
little
really
mind
doesn't.
game with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Wink, wink.
yeah. It doesn't, not in the least. I mean, go ahead. It was so funny.
No,
And
since he's
the best thing, is they all the afternoon and the evening or later on, he
since he's
still doesn't
doing bad
understand
stuff
or
to you,
admit
you
what
get him back
happened
for
over
that
there.
stuff. Wink, wink.
Yeah, he doesn't admit he doesn't admit what happened over there, that the strike was because Liz was streaming my channel over here, you know?
Yeah.
He can't admit this. He's, "Oh, I was doing something evil as a reason everything happened." No, it's because Liz was streaming my channel. It's
Yeah.
against the rules. You
Idiot.
can't do that.
Yes.
And
You
didn't
should
I
have
tell
rolled.
you that I would be blamed? It's so
It's not
ridiculous. It's
Lolly's fault.
ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
all my
It's
fault.
not. Nope.
It's
It's
always all my
Liz's fault
fault.
for doing that, John.
Well, at least, Anderson completely understood the reason. Even Noodles completely understood the reason. But
Yeah.
no, John's still going around saying, "I'm a horrible person, I'm evil," and all this. No, I'm not.
You're
I
not
have the right
evil.
to not have somebody steal my content and play it in the
Mm-hmm.
background. And no, that is not allowed. And if you're so haphazard and you don't pay attention to your chat, which you don't, then, hey, same way, if you don't pay attention when people are spewing hate speech in the back area of your chat, you're gonna get struck again if you keep, allowing that. That's gonna happen to you sooner or later.
Yep.
It's just not allowed.
Hey, Camilla.
Whatever,
Yeah. It's not.
whatever.
It's not Lolly's fault, John. You should
Nope.
blame the 18-year-old person in your chat. So it's
Well,
her fault for doing
Anderson,
that, John.
yeah, Anderson was saying something about that Liz lady, girl lady, had porn
Mm-hmm.
bombed somebody, not John, but somebody's chat a week or so ago. And he didn't even want to let Liz come on his show last night because of that.
Mm,
'Cause, you just never know what she's going to do. Because she, a couple weeks ago, had come on John Camillo's chat when I was there, and she would come up on the panel, loud, blaring, copyright music. And I told John, I said, "John, you can't let her come up there like that. Somebody could strike you." And he would get mad because I pointed out somebody could strike him. He goes, "You're going to get somebody to come up and strike me." Because I said, "John, everybody knows you can't have copyright music on panel.
that's true.
It's not
That's
my
true. I have
mentioning
to
it to
agree
you.
with you.
I'm trying to help you from getting a strike." He goes, "Well,
Yep.
now that you've mentioned it, somebody will strike me." I'm like, "No, it won't be because I mentioned it. It's because everybody knows when she comes up on panel with music, everybody's sitting around here trying to get you. It's going to run to their thing and start typing in a strike. It's
Yeah.
not because I mentioned it. It doesn't have anything to do with that." So, I gave up. You can't tell the man. Whatever. He'll learn. He'll learn eventually.
Yep. You hear that, Camilo? You cannot have copyrighted music on your panel, idiot.
No, he won't learn. He'll say, "It's because Lolly told me that one time and I didn't remember it, so it's her
Oh, look
fault."
at this one. Look who's in the chat now. It's our.
Oh, it's Witty. Hey, Wiggy Widow. How are you? Hey, I just someone over there in Anderson Henderson's chat, they were saying I was undereducated, Witty. And I told them, I said, "Well, I do have a bachelor's and a master's from Stanford and a PhD from MIT, and they said, "Oh, you do not. You have no way to even verify that." And I said, "Well, you ought to ask Wiggy Widow." I said, "She can verify it." And they said, "Oh, don't have her have to do your work." And I said, "Well, whatever. You know, she knows
Hey,
about
Witty
it. She does
Widow,
the verification."
I'm giving you a chance to leave right now
No, wait a
before I
minute. Let's
kick.
wait a second. Wait a second. We're going to talk to her for a minute here. No, I'm not going to remove the strike because John, no, no. It's not anything against John Wiggy Widow. It is not at all. But John needs to pay more attention to his environment. He's allowing hate speech in there, Witty Widow, and that is not should not be allowed. And it's very offensive to me. And he's allowed it on 3, 4, 5 different occasions. And he doesn't even pay attention. He's told me I'm just weak. I should be allowed. I should just be able to handle it. Maybe you can school him about that, Witty Widow, because that is very offensive to me and other people of the Jewish faith. He told me I'm just weak and I should be able to take it. I shouldn't have to take it, Witty Widow, Wiggy Widow. I should not have to take it. It's against the rules of YouTube. It's against the hate speech rules. And people come in there screaming at me, saying I'm a Nazi. Do you think I should have to take that, Wiggy Widow? I don't think I should. YouTube should be, it's not a fraudulent thing. Liz was streaming my stream on the panel. And when she did that, my content was being played on his show. And that is a legitimate copyright strike. And the computer
Yep.
matched it up. It's gone through perfectly. And it is not fraudulent. If it was fraudulent, they would not have made it actual copyright strike. That is playing somebody else's content on your channel, and it's not fraudulent. So if you're going to say that it's fraudulent, I'm going to go ahead and excuse you for the day. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hello,
Next.
Jerry A. What are you doing today? Good to see you. Can you believe that she's going to say that's a fraudulent copyright strike?
That's bullshit. Get out of here, Witty.
I mean, I
I'm
thought
gonna
she
block.
would understand that. She's an intelligent lady. I mean, really.
Mm-hmm.
And she wants me to just take the strike back. No, I'm not going to do that. No, ma'am. Thank you for stopping by, though, Witty Widow. I was trying to speak to you reasonably as a woman to woman, but you're being unreasonable. You
Yep.
can't even understand that the computer matches it up, ma'am. The computer matches it up, and computer found that my input or my output from my computer from this broadcast that was coming from here yesterday from the Lolly Cunningham channel was coming out of the computer output from the John Camillo channel yesterday. So my broadcast was coming out of his broadcast because Liz was broadcasting my show out of her computer on his panel. How did you not understand that, Dark Knight? Did I not say it correctly?
You said it right. You was doing the right
Okay.
thing.
Getting ready to watch football. Who's going to play today, Jerry A? Who are you going to watch? Thank you, Jerry. Jerry said I was being very reasonable. Thank you, Jerry. I thought I explained it correctly. I mean,
You did.
I could explain it in a different language if somebody doesn't, if English isn't their first language, I could try it in a different language, I mean, it's pretty simple to me.
Yeah. You was doing the right thing, sis.
Yeah, I mean, come on.
Yep.
And I was nice to let her stay in here while I discussed it with her, don't you think, Dark Knight? I even said, wait a minute, Dark Knight, let me talk to her, right?
Yeah. Green Bay Packers.
Oh, Green Bay
Uh,
Packers. Okay.
uh,
I bet
thought
it's
you was
cold
a.
there. Wisconsin, Green Bay Packers.
Oh, okay. I'm more like a Baltimore Ravens fan. Yeah. It's alright. Green Bay Packers is fine.
I just always know when I've seen the Green Bay Packers play, it's really always cold there, really cold temperatures, they say.
Yeah, he said yes. It's cold.
Yeah.
Jerry, I don't blame you. It's cold over here too.
Oh, I got a phone call. Let me get this. I'll be right back.
Go ahead, you're good. Where's our moderators? They're probably sleeping. Hi, Melissa. How are you? I never met you before. How you doing? How's your day going so far, Jerry and Melissa? Let me put it back because I need to watch the thing. Why is nobody talking in the side chat? Come on, people. Don't be afraid. I'm not going to time nobody out. I'm not going to block them. Let's see. How many people do we have here? Oh, 10. That's not bad. Whoops. Let me come back on. Yikes. It's okay, Jerry. You don't have to explain, buddy. What are you talking about, Carl? Or Carlos Martinez? Actually, I'm sorry to say, but nobody supports the.
Hello, Carlos. What is going on, Carlos? What's going on? What are you talking about? The Grinch? What? I love Dr. Seuss. What are you talking about, Dr. Seuss?
No, he's talking. I think I know what he's talking about.
What are you talking about, Carlos? Explain, please, and I can discuss with you. Please explain.
See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
Oh, oh, lying Camillo? You mean Mr. Camillo? Mr. Camillo and I broke up with him. I dumped him on the eve of Thanksgiving, so I am no longer with Mr. Camillo, if that's your question. As far as what the people are discussing about that it's been wrongly misrepresented about Mr. Camillo on that front you're talking about. What Mr. Camillo did that on that day was move the toys that were over by the bin. The bin was only for clothing. It was only for clothing, and the toys that were there, he moved those over to the side, and those are freely for anybody to take. That was not a theft or stealing to move them or take them from the area. Only clothing was in or could be put in the bin, and anything else that was over in that area could be taken by anybody freely. There was no theft or stealing involved. And this has all been blown out of proportion by this person, Kitten Scat or Kitten Cat or whatever the fuck that guy's name is this week. It's
Kitty
all been
cat.
blown out of proportion. And he did not commit any crime at all. Thank you very much.
It was
You go
kitty
tell
cat.
everybody that, Carlos, you know? The man and I have broken up. I dumped him because for other reasons, not because of this. He didn't commit any crime. Nobody committed any crime. Person that's committed crime is the person that's trying to smear his reputation, slander, libel, that sort of thing. But hey, I hope you've had a good Thanksgiving weekend, Carlos. Yeah, but I've dumped him, Carlos. Yeah, I did. But not for that reason at all. It had nothing to do with that. But I will stand up, and there was a big sign on that dumpster that said, there was a big sign on that dumpster that said that absolutely no other things can be left there. No other materials or any kind of toys or any other sort of materials can be there. Only clothing. Carl said, I
Yeah,
heard he went to a children's hospital and stole baby formula and diapers. No, that's totally false.
false.
You probably heard a bad rumor there, Carlos. You're funny, Carlos. I like you, though. Carlos said, good, Lolly. You're a good person. Stay away from that guy. I do intend to, for sure, Carlos. Carlos, if you ever see me going back over toward him, you come and bop me on the head with a hammer, okay? Thank you.
You don't give him any idea like that, but Lolly, do it.
Well, maybe just take a little clothes towel or something and drape it over my head and say, "Go the other way, Lolly." Maybe that would be better, Carlos. Yeah, don't hit me with a
Yeah.
hammer. Hey, Tasha Teeling, how are you this morning?
Good morning,
Good
Tasha
to see you.
Teeling.
Did you have a good Thanksgiving sort of weekend? Well, it's still the weekend, I guess. Today is Sunday, right? Dark night.
Correct.
Yeah, still the weekend, I guess. The
Yeah.
days kind of run together for me sometimes.
Yeah. I was like, she should be getting up now to go eat lunch. It's almost 1 o'clock.
Michelle, yeah.
Because I was trying to wake her up so she could go eat something.
Oh, it was okay. We kind of had a thing on here. We did a deal where we did a stream where we watched the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and a bunch of us we're on here doing that together. And then we had a little thing at my house. Some people later on in the afternoon. We had some friends over, and that was fun. So it was okay. It was kind of nice.
I think I shouldn't have left her. Now I hope she's not mad. Because
Oh,
I promised her I'll stay with her.
where was she? Where was she, Dark
She was
Knight?
she was asleep.
Oh, she was still sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, she'll probably be sleepy a little bit. She'll wake up and then she'll come back, hopefully.
Yeah. She
I
was talking.
appreciate you coming over, though. I really do.
Yeah. He was talking while she was sleeping.
Oh,
I
was
was
she?
talking.
Did she talk in her sleep?
Yeah. It's okay though. It
Yeah,
happens.
yeah.
Sometimes I do it too.
Well, Tasha Teeling, are you still over in LA? I had heard you had gone over to LA. That's where I'm from. I'm from California. I would love to go back and travel around over there, but I really haven't. Go occasionally to go see friends over there.
I
Yeah,
do not like.
Jerry
Go
A
ahead.
said that, Lolly, I didn't really like the way John talked to you at times. Yeah, well, it got to be a lot of verbal abuse after a while, Jerry A. At first it was just a little bit, but then it got worse and worse. And it got to where that's why I kind of had to put my foot down and say, look, I'm just not going to take this anymore. You know,
Same here.
it just got to be too much. To try to, be nice about it and try to, get along with him and try to compromise on things, but it just got worse and worse. And at first he wanted to know about things and wanted me to help him because I knew a lot more about a lot of the rules and regulations and stuff. And I was trying to help him to keep from getting strikes and keep from getting in trouble with the YouTube stuff. But then he got to where he resented it if I told him. And so if I told him something, he would resent it, and then so I wouldn't say anything about it. And then when something would happen and he would get a strike or he'd get into trouble with something, then he'd blame me because I didn't tell him. So it was
Yep.
like I can't win, you know. So what am I to do? It was ridiculous,
Yeah.
you know.
I left him too, Jerry.
Yeah, Dark Knight couldn't put up with him either. And it was funny, and that was one big thing that I surely didn't agree with him. His treatment of people with maybe some disabilities or anything like that, in his constant use of the word, excuse me, Dark Knight, he constantly used the word retard or retarded or something like that. That's something I'm totally against. I mean, you can say a person has a disability or mentally disabled or something like that. You certainly don't call anybody that R word. I'm very totally against it. Well, when he's the channel owner and he's it's a really catch-22 because you can't just say, well, I don't approve of that word, or you don't use that word because he's a channel owner. So you're sitting in there as a moderator, and it was very difficult. It was a difficult thing. And I tried to moderate and do as best I could, but it got to be so uncomfortable, you know. Um, and with Dark Knight, for instance, those people were bullying him with those stupid pancake icons and things. And it was so funny. We were talking the other day, Jerry, because when I started my channel, Dark Knight had come over here, and I know a lot of programming tricks and tools and stuff because I learned programming at an early age, and I know how to write raw code and everything. So I know how to do little tricks and different things, and so I fixed this thing where when you try to put the little programming thing for the little thing where you put the pictures and the icons in. Well, I fixed the thing where when they put the picture of a pancake in there, it will just not really take, and it will just dissolve. And John was here. I won't go into the big long story, but John was here and he tried to put pancakes in, and he goes, Lolly, something's wrong with your channel. I said, what do you mean? He says, well, I put the pancakes in there and they just disappear. I said, well, that's what they're supposed to do. He goes, what? I said, well, no, I fixed it so they'll just disappear. He goes, well, no, you can't do that. I said, well, sure I can. It's my channel. He goes, what do you mean? I said, well, I don't want any pancakes in there. I said, I don't want anybody to be bullied in my channel. And he's like, well, no, you don't understand. He said, I typed a pancake in there and they just disappeared. I said, that's what they're supposed to do. And he just didn't get it. I told him, I said, I fixed it to do that way. And he didn't understand that, I'm a programmer and I can do a little tweaks, to where it won't show up. And he went over his head. It went over his head, Jerry. It was pretty cool. Dark Knight loved it. And he was just laughing so hard. It was so
Yeah.
funny. And Michelle asked me to fix it to where the pills don't. I'll work on that for her. It
Yeah.
was so funny.
Your phones keep on going off, Lolly. I think
That was
somebody's
the
trying to
funniest
call
thing
you.
that night. That overnight, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wasn't it Dark Night? It was so funny.
Yep.
Jerry said, "I saw how that was so ridiculous. I don't know how you guys dealt with it as long as you did. I'm sure it was hard. It was hard.
It was. I was about to. Mm, I don't
It
want to
was
say it.
hard for Dark Knight, but it was hard for me because I was in a relationship with a man, and I was trying to put that, you have to put some things aside in a relationship. You have a give and take and compromise and everything. But, it just got really, really hard. No, we are not. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, 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 no. We are done. DONE, done. And I'm not making the mistake again of going back. I made the mistake one time, and that's the only one time of a mistake I'm making. I'm only making that mistake one time, Miss Rebel Soul. Yep. No, we are not back together. No, ma'am. We will not be getting back together. Not at all.
Okay, just
Well,
asking.
no problem. Yeah, good to see you, Rebel Soul. How are you doing today? This Sunday? Today is Sunday, the 28th of November. It's like 1 o'clock on the East Coast.
Yeah.
I guess it's 1 o'clock. It's probably like 10
Yeah.
a.m. on the West Coast. Early over there in the morning. Good to know. You had a good Thanksgiving weekend,
It's 1 o'clock.
Thanksgiving Rebel Soul? I hope so.
It's 1 o'clock here.
On the East Coast, on the West Coast? No, the East Coast. You're on the
Yeah.
East Coast, yeah.
Yeah.
Ready to get your shower? All good. You've had a good weekend so far? That's great. I'm glad to hear that. Is it really cold where you are, Rebel Soul?
I'm gonna go see if she's awake, and I'll be right back.
Okay, no problem. Take your time there. Not too bad? Well, that's good. Okay, Rebel Soul. Okay, come on back later if you can. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Is she okay?
She's still asleep. Yeah, I made a mistake. I kicked myself off the panel. I'm like,
Oh,
you're.
okay.
I'm
But
like,
she's still
dude.
sleeping?
Yeah,
Well, that's good. Maybe she needs to sleep.
yeah. Hopefully, she doesn't get mad at me for leaving.
Well, maybe she won't since she's asleep. Because you know she did real good yesterday. She stayed up on both of those shows yesterday, and she stayed with us all day when we were doing those 2 or 3 shows.
Yeah,
We kept having to switch back and forth, you know.
yeah,
I was real proud how she did all real good.
yeah,
I was real excited how she did so nice, you know.
yeah. I was like, please don't be mad at me, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Yeah. I don't
But
think she gets enough rest, you know. She just gets all they stress her out with so much stuff. They pick at her so much, you know. I
yeah,
feel bad for her the way they use her for content, you know.
yeah, that's messed up. You guys need
Yeah,
to
I
stop.
wish there was more I could do, you know, but I can't fight all those guys to keep them from using her for content. I have my own troubles, you know. You know what
Yeah,
about me.
yeah. I should have stayed up there with her so I try to fight them off.
Well, it's hard, even for you. I mean, it's hard to fight them off, you know.
Yeah.
Jerry says, I'll talk when I can. I did a Thanksgiving dinner for my family, so I have a lot of cleaning up to do. Oh, wow, you did the dinner. Well, that's nice.
Oh, that's
Well,
cool.
yeah, just hang in here with us, Jerry. That's fine. You got to clean up and work around. You can hang with us. We're going to kind of hang around today. We're not talking about a lot of anything special exactly. We'll keep up with the football game with you, I guess.
Yeah.
I've got the news on, the Fox News on. That's usually what I keep on in the background. So in case some world event happens, I've got to be up on the news.
Definitely.
Yeah. I've been working this afternoon. I've been working on, you know that. Do you like who do you like President Biden or do you like Trump or who do you like? Dark Knight?
I don't like Donald Trump. Ugh.
No, okay.
Ooh.
I
He
didn't know
gives
if
me.
you liked Biden or Trump. I wasn't sure. Uh,
Biden's okay.
Yeah, well, they said that, you know, I don't know if you'd heard, you know, that Trump had gotten thrown off of YouTube and he got thrown off of, I probably shouldn't be talking about Trump. But anyway, you know, Trump had, he had trouble with Twitter. They got him off of there
Oh
and,
yeah.
he's opened his own thing or whatever. But I'm not going to talk about it because I don't think they want us to talk about him. So we'll just not talk about that right now. I'll mention that to you sometime later.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
Somebody keeps on. Your phone keeps on blowing up.
Yeah, well, I notice all those notifications and stuff. Everybody's tweeting me and buzzing me and tweeting me and everything. You know how I'm a busy lady.
Yeah. Oh, you're welcome there, Jerry.
Oh no, we know how it is, Jerry. Yeah, I've always liked
Mhm.
you, Jerry A. You're a good guy.
Yep.
Hey, I'm gonna run over here and get me some more ginger ale. I'll be right back. Dark
Dark
Knight. Let me get some ginger ale. I was running out here. I'll be right back.
Knight. Mhm. Wait till Lolly comes back and sees that. She's like, what the heck? Oh, Jesus, that's funny. Wait till Lolly comes back and sees that. She'll be like, wait a minute. What happened? What did you do? I can't do nothing with hers. I was trying, but it won't work. I'm gonna do it one more time. Go ahead. Lolly, come in. Look what's going on in the chat. No, on the panel. Michelle, if you're here, you can come up on the panel. Check your Twitter. But she's probably still asleep. Because I heard she didn't answer, so. First of all, Witty, I'm not a handicapped person, okay? So shut the fuck up, bitch. I'll be right back, Lolly. Where's my phone? Where's my phone? Right, Dark Knight. I was in the chat. I don't see any. Oh, okay. Where is everybody then? They should all be here. Up this Cassandra. Hey, Cassandra. How you doing, sis? She'll be right back. She went to go get something to drink. Cassandra. Lolly will be back in a minute. Don't stop playing like that. Okay, there we go. Cassandra will be back in a minute. There. No, Lolly will be back. I mean, she went to go get more ginger ale. Blah, I couldn't even say it right. The word ginger ale. How many people we have in the chat? Oh no, watching. Let's see. Oh, 12. That's good. Hey Cassandra, could you share it out on Twitter so we could get more people over here, please? Thank you. Good people, please. Thank you. I can't do it because I'm on the panel. Or maybe I can. Hold on. No, that's not it. Wait a minute. Hold on. I made a boo boo. Hold on.
Hey Cassandra, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome back. Hey Dark Knight, thank you for handling it. You're a good handler. I appreciate you.
You're welcome. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome again.
Yeah, thank you. How are you this Sunday, Cassandra ma'am, Miss ma'am from Albuquerque? We decided to get a little stream in here this morning before I have to do some stuff this afternoon.
Look what I did to my name.
You are the
Look
evil
at
knight again? Yeah, the evil knight, huh? Okay. Sometimes you need a little evilness to combat the hate around here, don't you?
Yep. I'm doing that. Yeah. I'm doing okay, Cassandra. Bless you, Lolly, if you sneeze. Bless you. Oh, that was. Oh, okay. I thought you sneezed.
No, I was opening my can of ginger ale.
Oh, okay. That's. Thank you, Cassandra, for sharing it out for us. I tried, but it didn't work. Yeah, I saw that. Thank you, Cassandra. You're awesome.
Thank you, Cassandra, for doing that.
Yeah, I tried, but it didn't work for me. So I was like, I asked her nicely.
What have you got on tap for
Well,
today's Sunday, Cassandra? What do you have a car show or anything today, or is it too cold for that?
it probably will be too cold for that, I guess.
Yeah, I think it might be too cold, even where she
Yeah,
lives, you know.
yeah. How's the weather over there? Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, it's too cold. Yeah.
Oh, you got the baby. Oh, that's the baby doing? I know you love having that little baby for sure, huh?
Definitely.
Mhm.
You're absolutely right. It is cold to go out,
Oh, she
Cassandra.
said it's never too cold for a car show or cruising, huh? You have
Oh,
more
that's
temperate
good.
weather than. Oh, he's a real good baby? Well, that's good.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Cassandra. Because before I came over here, I told her as soon as soon as she wakes up, she can come up here on the piano with us. Before I
Sure.
came over, yeah,
Yeah.
she's probably still asleep. I had to cheer her up last night. She couldn't sleep. I was like,
Oh.
yeah,
Did she have a lot of hard time sleeping sometimes?
yeah.
Yeah.
I was there for her part.
Well, that's good that you were there to cheer her up and everything. That's good that you're good friends with her like that.
Yeah. I asked her, I was like, do you want me to stay or do you want me to end the call? She was like, no, just stay here. I
Yeah,
was
well,
like,
that's nice where you can be on the line and be there for the other person.
yeah,
It's good friends do that for each other.
yep. That's what friends are for, right? Yep.
Mhm. Sure.
Michelle, whenever you wake up, you can come on over here with us. You're always welcome here and you're safe here. You're not,
Yeah.
cannot, I mean, yeah. Ugh.
Well, she'll
You don't have to
remember
talk.
when she wakes up. She'll remember if you're not on the line. She'll think, "Oh, I bet he's over there," you know.
Yeah.
And she'll see that invitation because I left the invitation in her box, just like I had left in yours. And so it'll be right there for her.
Yep.
That
All
is
you have
so
to do is check your
much
Twitter
welcome
there.
needed.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Check your Twitter there, Michelle, when you wake up.
Yeah, it's real easy. When I go there, I can put it in both of your boxes right at the same time. It's real nice to do it that way.
Yep. I, I tried to find you on Instagram. I don't know if I have you blocked or whatever.
It should be. It's the same name. It's Lolly Girl Lou. It's on there the same name like Twitter, Lolly Girl Lou. You know. the same name.
I'll try to find it later.
Yeah, you can look for it later.
Yeah. Whee!
My little background I had in the back of us kind of went away. I couldn't remember how I could put that up there. That's why I had the same one up there for so long, but I couldn't find where I put it up there. I was going to switch them around, but I'm going to have to figure out how I put that up there so I could put a different one up there now because it looks like it went down.
I
I
think
don't
if you just
remember
like
where it was I put it up there from.
mm,
I'll have to figure out where it was I put it up because I have a bunch of different ones that I can put up.
yeah.
I kind of liked how that looked kind of different pattern behind us.
Yeah.
I've just
Looks
been
like you
using all my
put a
different little art
burner or
pieces.
something.
That's all those ones are all the ones that I created myself.
You did a really good job. I'm proud of you, sis.
Well, thank
Wee!
you. If you look at like under my on my channel under videos, all those different ones are just all different pieces of art that I made.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you
Yeah.
see that? Well, at least I get some more use, another use for all my art. You know, to
Yeah, I
use
saw
them
that.
as
I was like,
thumbnails.
wow, that is really beautiful artwork.
Well, thank you.
You're welcome, sis.
It kind of gives you an idea of the style of my art.
Yeah.
Because they kind of have similar. I have some that are real colorful, and then I have some that are more vintagey and kind of a taupe and brown and kind of a vintage beige and brown colors.
Oh, there goes your text message again.
Uh-oh. Got a lot of people texting me today. I'm too popular, Batman. I'm just too freaking popular.
It's all right. You're a busy person. I get it. How do you feel now, Camillo? It's pick on Camillo Day. Yes, it is.
Yeah, is it,
Sorry. Not
the
sorry.
weekly pick on Camilo Day?
Yeah. Sorry, not sorry.
Oh, I'm sure he can take it. He's a big, strong man. I'm sure he can handle it. He's got those big, huge muscles. He can do it. I'm sure he'll be okay.
Okay.
But yeah, when I was over there in Anderson's for a little while, that Papa Perk guy, he's kind of trying to razz me around saying, "Oh, was I going to be able to stand him going out with Wiggy Widow or something?" I'm like, couldn't care less. I have nothing to do with it anymore. Good on him if he wants to go out with her. I don't really care.
Yep.
And then she's
Good
going to
luck.
come over here and beg me to take his strike back. I don't think so. She begs me to take the strike back, and then when I don't take it back, then she tells me it's fraudulent. She didn't tell me that until after she asked me to take it back, huh? When that
Yeah.
didn't work, then she's attacking me about the strike. Well, no, I don't think so.
And why you have a handicap on a plant on a
Yeah, I
pancake?
mean, what the heck? I didn't even notice that right at first. What the? That's so rude.
Yep.
If I'd have noticed that, I was kind of shocked that she even showed up. I
Yeah.
didn't even notice that, Batman. I would have addressed that for sure too. It's just so rude.
Yep. I dare her to come back up here. I dare you, Witty. Come on.
After all
Pick
that, she thinks she's
witch.
gonna waltz in here, Batman, and just say, "Well, couldn't you just take that back?" And then I didn't even see what she said. Can't you give love a chance? No, I'm not giving love a chance. No, no, no. I'm done with him. So she thinks I'm going to take the strike back because I'm going to give love a chance. You think if I took that strike back, that I'm going to totally switch my mind around after I've told everybody I'm not going to give him another chance? I've already said I gave him a chance by mistake, a second chance. I'm not going to give him a third chance. Hey, I'm perfect. Good. Thank you for coming on Sunday. Welcome to the chat. I'm not gonna give him a third chance, turn my whole method of thinking around and give the no, no, I'm not. The audacity of it, and you've just insulted my moderator, my head of security. No, I'm not. No, thank you. Hey, perfect. You want to come up and talk with me and Batman on panel today? We're in a very positive mood today. We'd love for you to come up. I don't think you've ever met Batman on panel. Would you like to? Now, Batman, I know you're sitting right beside me, and now there's a fake you in the chat. I mean, in the basement. Oh, maybe that's not a fake you. Oh, okay. I see. That wasn't you. Okay. Okay. There you go.
Yeah, I was gonna write. I'm in the basement.
Okay, I thought, wait a minute, that was the other one was wearing out. Okay, I thought, oh no, there's a fake you in the basement. Now, Perfect said, well, you gave love a chance with Camille, and now it's time to make yourself happy, Lolly. Thank you, Jerry A. Thank you. Hello, Perfect. Good to see you. Thank you. That's what I'm saying, Jerry. I gave him a second chance and it didn't work out. So you're right, Jerry. I'm going to give myself a chance now and just make myself happy and let myself heal. So I'll be ready for the next best thing that comes along that I decide will be good for me.
That's true. I
Yeah.
agree with that.
Yeah. Like I told a friend of mine maybe recently, I'm just going to have to take some time to heal before I'm ready for another relationship. So that's what I'm going to do. And just, get to feeling
Understood.
better and then see what happens. That's all I can do.
Understandable.
Yeah.
So yeah, but, but I'm not telling you who. I'm not saying the word. Let me cut out.
No.
Throwing the key out the window.
Nope.
No, I'm throwing the key out the window. Mm. So what? Oh my!
Ooh, that was a loud one, huh?
Yeah, I was like, yikes!
Oh my god. Oh my god. I gotta go on mute. I gotta go on mute for a minute. I'll be right back.
Oh shoot! Take your time, Lolly. Okay, I'm back. I didn't leave the panel though. I was trying to do something. I'm back. Michelle, if you're watching, you can come up on the panel on Lollies. Check your Twitter. Wee. Come on, Michelle. Come up on the panel. Come on, Michelle. If you're watching, you can come over here on Lolly's panel. Hopefully, I hope she is watching. Yeah, I let her know before I came over here, Cassandra. I miss your live streams, Cassandra. But I know you're always busy doing other stuff, like random stuff, or things. I'm gonna move this over here. Oh, right here. Okay. Come here. Is that right back up here with me? Perfect. Come on down to the Price is Right. Ding, 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 ding. Hello? Okay, nobody was that.